What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are gonna go into a new leak. The Conjuring is coming to Dead by Daylight.
I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kind of toxic, babe.
As I said, guys, it is rumored that The Conjuring is coming back to Dead by Daylight. You might be wondering, have I heard this rumor before? This is actually correct. So back in November, it was already rumored that The Conjuring was coming to Dead by Daylight. There was a major leak on Twitter made by somebody that claimed to know everything and every detail about The Conjuring coming to Dead by Daylight. So far as we can tell, and what I have found online, it is rumored to be the nun as the killer and Ed and Lorraine Warren as the two survivors, which would be very cool. Ed and Lorraine Warren were two of the most famous and well-known paranormal investigators of the past century. You might know them because they have been starred in many movies. Most of their storylines have been based in movies. So they are very well known, and it's a high possibility. I think a lot of people in the horror scene absolutely know these. So their activities are the storyline of many movies. For example, of course, The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. I think this one is the most famous one, and even I know it, and I don't like horror that much. Which is based on the work of the Warrens. They explored some of the most famous alleged haunts in history. For example, the Enfield Poltergeist, as you might know, or the Amityville Horror. While both of the Warrens have since unfortunately passed away, they have left a colossal legacy of paranormal investigations. So I can definitely see this happening, with two of these survivors bringing in new cosmetics, new perks. Probably it has to do with booms. I can see it happening, and I think this would be absolutely amazing. But you might be wondering, what about the killer? So the killer is rumored to be the nun killer. Yeah, remember that one? You can see right here, it's Valak. It's the overall main antagonist of the Conjuring universe. I think everybody knows this image, everybody knows this person or character. This one was pretty famous. I think it's still famous for a lot of people that absolutely love horror. But even people that don't like horror as much, such as me, know this character. So this would be amazing for Dead by Daylight, and I think a lot of people would buy it, a lot of people would love it, and it might even attract new players. So pretty much the strength of Valak is that it manipulates the characters with hallucinations and everything like that. How it's going to imply and how it's going to work in Dead by Daylight, I do not know. But it could be very fun as a completely different power for a killer in Dead by Daylight. As well, what is very possible is that the same with Resident Evil, there's going to be one killer, two new survivors, and a new map. So with The Conjuring, it could be one killer, two survivors, and a new map. The new map could be the farmhouse. Very famous from the movies, and everybody knows it. So pretty much what could be true here is that it's happening. We're gonna have two new survivors, Lorraine and Edward. We're gonna have the nun as the killer, and the farmhouse, the parent farmhouse, is gonna be the new map. Now I think that will be very spooky and absolutely cool and awesome for Dead by Daylight. So where does this rumor come from? Like I said, the rumor started back in November. The Dead by Daylight community talked about The Conjuring on Dead by Daylight. The reason for this was because of some leaks belonging to a Twitter account, which unfortunately has been deleted very quickly. The moment that they posted everything, it went kind of viral, and they deleted it very quickly. They claimed to know about this chapter coming to Dead by Daylight, and that he knew about the existence of this collab. He tried to provide evidence and everything like that as well. Unfortunately, everything has been deleted since, and I can't get it back. However, what has now come to light is that The Conjuring might still be coming to Dead by Daylight because of the fact, and I can show you right here, is that an online seller of key games has put online this exact page right here to buy the chapter. It is right here in front of our eyes. It has not been announced just yet, but it's very interesting in my opinion. Because why does it even exist in the first place, and why is this even here? It also even says that the release date will be in 2022. Anyways, guys, this was the video. Short but fun, I think. And if you like my content, please subscribe and like this video. And I will see you in the next one. Let me know your thoughts, because I'm very intrigued if you think The Conjuring is coming to Dead by Daylight.